So I was saying earlier about, you know, the different things you can actually make. As you can see, this is a mug cup. I wish, if I knew the screen would not work, I would have come with different items to show you. I need trainers, I need bags, anything you can give me to show them, clothing, anything you want at all, you can bling it. As a matter of fact, you can bling anything that has a surface. You can bling anything that has a surface. Put that in the comment section. I can bling anything that has a surface. You can bling anything that has a surface. This is a bottle. This is a cup. I need shoes. I need, oh Lord, today is today. You can bling anything that has a surface. If it's not working, let me just go ahead, please. There's a lot we need to do. Yes, I can bling anything. Is it linked to YouTube now? I can bling anything that has a surface. Absolutely. And unfortunately, you cannot. Oh, you can see the screen now. Yay, can you see the screen now? Tell me. I think it's saying that you can see the screen. So tell me if you can see the screen now. Tell me in the comment section. Yes, we can see the screen. Absolutely. Okay, so this is just examples of things that you can make. I'm glad that you can see the screen. Examples of things that you can make. Okay, look at this. These are some of my students doing great things. In fact, I need to come and add the printer and stuff to this presentation. Yes, look at it. You can bling anything. All right, so what is this webinar for before we start? Are you a full-time employee? You can actually do this as extra income. Are you a stay-at-home mom? This is definitely for you. Do you have an existing business and you want extra? Are you already in the fashion business and you want to set yourself apart? Then yes, absolutely. This is a business for you. Are you a student? We have students in our classes. Are you a student? Are you a civil servant? Are you a bling lover? Are you a graduate and you are waiting, to get your ideal job? Let me just tell you that this program is for you. Yes, you can't see the screen because you are watching on TikTok. And the class is actually happening on Zoom. I'm just doing social media people a favor by going live here. We are not supposed to be going live on Instagram or TikTok because we have been sharing the link. We have been telling people to register for the webinar. And those that are registered for the webinar are actually on the Zoom right now. So yes, you cannot see the screen, my darling. All right, so just few things for you to guide. At the end of the webinar, I'm going to give you a special gift. So make sure you wait till the end of the webinar. It's very, very important. You have to be watching live, of course, for you to get this gift. Also, I encourage you to put your phone on silent so that you are not distracted. It's public holiday. Learn something that will change your mind. All you need to do right now is a notepad, writing material, or just listen. All right? So it is time for us to bling. Now let's bling, okay? Now let's bling. All right, so before, let's bling, and then we'll be back. So you guys stay with me. I'm going to stop sharing screen now so that you can see me very, very well. All right? Now let's stop share. I want to make myself big. Can you make me big? All right, so can you confirm, then can you tilt this so that they can see? I want them to be able to see my table. So can you put in the comment section what this is? I want to show you everything we're going to need for this. Yes, you can see me well. Okay. You need to move it back. They need to be able to see the table well. All right. For the benefit of this class, that down. Bend it a bit. Yeah. All right. So for the benefit of this class, can you tell me what this is? Tell me what this is. Let me know if you have been listening. What is this? Pattern board. Thank you. Pattern board. This is a pattern board. Now, for the job we want to do, we need our pattern board. The most important thing about using a pattern board is knowing the size of stone that is suitable for that particular pattern board. Now, let me let you know that a pattern board can have different sizes. Most of the pattern board we have are size 10 rhinestone, but a pattern board can actually have different sizes. So on this pattern board now, it is showing SS10. SS10. It means the rhinestone that we will use for this particular pattern board is going to be SS10, meaning size 10. If you go and use the wrong size of stone, for example, this board is telling you SS10, then you go ahead and use SS12, it will not work. Your stone will not stay in. So the most important thing for you to know is that you need to be using the right size of stone. Put that in the comment section. Right size of stone. Right size of stone. The most important thing about using a pattern board is using the right size of stone, which in this particular case is SS10. Okay? And we have decided the pattern board we're using. Obviously, when you want to start, you decide what color of stone you want to use. Can you see my table? Confirm that you can see my table, because we're going to be doing this together. We're going to be doing this together. Yes, absolutely. What else are you going to need to do this work? You are going to need this. Can anybody tell me what this is called? Can anybody tell me what this is called? Anyone? Yes, absolutely. This is called a transfer sheet. This is called a transfer sheet. Put it in the comment section. Transfer sheet. We're going to be needing a transfer sheet. It comes in a big roll of 100 yards, but you can actually buy per yard. And per yard of this is how much? 400 naira per yard, and you can reuse it. Okay, 400 naira. Pattern board is 7,500, and you can use it for over, in fact, it will never end. You can use it for multiple clothes. We have some pattern board we have been using for 8 years. It doesn't damage, it doesn't spoil, as long as you don't pour water on it. You can repeat it consistently. All right, so this is a pattern board. This is a transfer sheet. Okay, what else are you going to need? You are going to need your rhinestone. Put this in the comment section. Rhinestone. You are going to need your rhinestone. And don't forget, the most important thing about doing a pattern board is what? Using the right size of what? Using the right size of what? I want to read from you. I want to be sure we are together. I don't want to be by myself here. I want to be sure that we are all together. It's very important. Please stop raising your hand. I'm not taking any hands right now. Stop raising your hand. You are distracting me. You have to be using the right size of stone. You have to be using the right size of stone. Now, rhinestone has different sizes from SS6 to SS8 to SS10 up until SS40 something. There are different sizes. However, we are using SS10 for this. Also, rhinestone comes in different colors. In different colors. There is the clear. This is the crystal AB, which is like white, but AB white. It's dazzling white. And this is yellow. The one I have on my cloth right now is the crystal AB. You can see how the color is changing. Yes, that is crystal AB. So in every rhinestone, there's the normal crystal, or there's the normal yellow, and there's the AB of it. The AB is the one that gives you that iridescent color that is always being. If you are Yoruba, the color is going to be being. The colors will be changing. It will be giving multicolor, even though it's one color. So this is yellow. We have pink. This is pink. And this is light blue. There is purple. I mean, there are so many colors. And there is green. Any color of your choice, there are colors, black. I mean, whatever color you want, it's available. So the most important thing is for you to know the right size that you're using. What else are we going to be needing? We are going to need our scissors. Put that in the comment section. Our scissors. Where's my tape? Our scissors. Put that in the comment section. I'm going to ask you a question at the end of the class. So if you know that you are not a student, Dada, I'm going to be giving you only knock from here. So we're going to be using a scissors. We're going to be needing our tape. We're going to be needing our tape. And I'll tell you why when we are done. We're going to be needing, this killing me. We're going to be needing our tape. We're going to be needing our tape, and we're going to be needing our picking pencil. This pencil is how much? 800 naira. This is our customized Bling It On pencil. This is like a steel. This is how much? 5,000 naira, but you can start with 800 naira, okay? You can start with 800 naira. This is 800 naira picking pencil. All right, put that in the comment section, picking pencil. What else are we going to be needing? We can need our hand, or we can use a foam. Now, what I do with this class is actually to show you how you can start this business with what you already have. Okay? What you already have. Now, one of the other things that we need most importantly, rather than using heat press, is today I'm going to be showing you how you are going to be using iron. We all have iron, right? We all have iron. And the reason I'm using iron is because I want you to know that you don't need to have so much money to start this business. Otherwise, I mean, I have so many heat press here. I could have said, let's use heat press, but I will not be showing you how you can start with what you have. I believe we all have iron, one way or the other. So you will be using your iron to start the business. A lot of our students started the business with iron. When they made so much money, they bought heat press. We have heat press, different sizes, 38 by 38, 40 by 60, 80 by 100. There are different sizes, but guess what? You can start with iron. Don't let anybody bamboozle you. Don't let anybody let you run kitty kitty and kata kata. Start with what, I would rather you start with what you have than not start at all. A lot of people don't start because they are waiting until things are perfect. You don't have to have it all together before you start. When people start seeing what you are doing with even the free things you've learned, then yes, they will invest in you. You will make money. So even invest in yourself. Okay? So you are going to need the foam. If you don't get foam, you can use your hand. Remember, I'm showing you how you can do it. Now, what else do you need? Of course, you need the clothing that you are going to be transferring your outfit onto. You need the clothing, whether it's a t-shirt, whether it's a dress, whatever it is you want to put that item on, you need the clothing. What else do you need? You are going to need Teflon sheet. Is it a Teflon sheet or what's it called? A bridal satin. The reason I say bridal satin is you want to make sure, number one, the fabric is white. Number two, you want to make sure the fabric does not shed. What do I mean? You want to make sure that when you put the fabric on your clothing, it will not, the color will not change. It will not bleed onto your fabric and damage it. That's why I always recommend a Teflon sheet or a bridal satin, white bridal satin. I'm going to show you what a Teflon sheet looks like. This is a Teflon sheet, and you can use it, and it's 4,000, and it's 6,000 naira, and it's something that you will use. We've been using this forever, okay? We've been using this forever, but in the absence of that, you can use bridal satin. You see what I'm doing? I show you things you can do using what you have. Then I show you what you can do going professional, okay? Just like when we are doing it, please, I'm going to need that ruler. The ruler for the neck measurement. So just like when we are transferring, I'll show you how you can use tape and how you can use the professional ruler. All right. So are we good to go? Are we ready? Are we ready to start the class? Tell me in the comment section. Are we ready? How ready are you? Should I go? This is a measurement ruler. I will show you what it is used for, but I have showed you the tape. You are either using the tape or the measuring ruler. So I show you things that are very cheap. Tape, how much is tape? Less than 500 you buy tape. And this is how much. And this one is, it comes in for different sizes, for children, for adults, and different sizes of t-shirt, okay? And this is 10,000. But you can see how I show you the difference so that you start with what you have. All right. I see a plenty yes. It's time for us to start. And because they are not dropping the link on this thing, I can't afford to stop the live session for you guys. All right. We are ready, but the network is bad. You better beg the network. All right. So it's time to move. Can you tell me 4 things you need to make something with a pattern book? Can you tell me 4 things you need? I told you I'm going to be asking questions. If you don't answer me, I'll just go and sleep at home because this is my public holiday. So tell me 4 things you need. 4 things. Only tell me 4. We need more than 4. Tell me 4. Put that 4 in one message. I need 4. 4 in one message. Thank you, Adebiyi. Thank you. I see you, Adebiyi. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Thank you, Mayowa. Thank you, Abosede. I see your response. Olabisi, I see. Okonlawo. Well done. Well done. Well done, everyone. Okay. So we are here. Amabolale has not come to play. She mentioned like 8. That's what we're talking about. Okay. So well done, everybody. Well done. Taposki, picking pencil iron. Well done. TikTok. I'm not seeing your responses. So you're only saying 2. Yes. Yes. I see you now. All right, so how about Facebook? Are you guys there? Are you sure your Facebook is there? Are you sure? I don't see comments. Where is their comments? Okay, so now it's time for us to start. So I'm going to put everything aside. Before you start putting rhinestone, what color do you want? Before you start putting rhinestone, you need to know that you need a flat surface. Put that in the comment section. You need a flat surface. Why? If you are putting rhinestone on something that is not a flat surface, then your stone can scatter. You need a flat surface, whether it's on the floor, a table, but you need a flat surface. So that when you are putting your stone, imagine if this is it, I put stone on top of this. The stone is not going to sit well, right? It will scatter. So this pattern board thing is something that you need to be very, very careful. You need to be very, very careful. Okay, you need a flat surface. All right, so this is my flat surface. Okay, and I'm going to turn it so that you all can see. Really? Okay, so for the what? So I'm just deciding on the colors I want to put on the board. It's very important that before you start, you know what you want to do. Ma, can you put it on a foam? I don't know that. I said flat surface, whatever flat surface means for you. All right, it will be yellow. All right, so we are using 2 colors, according to our CEO, Rachel. We are using clear color for the body and the gele. And we are going to use yellow color for the earring and the necklace. One thing that I've seen with my students is they are so creative. Even this particular design, you can decide that you want to use 3 colors. Can I not use 2 colors? I'll use 2 colors. I want to use the 2 colors. I'm going to use yellow and silver for this place, just for you to see how designing can work. Okay, you have to be very, very creative. It's very important. The thing that will set you apart in this business is for you to be creative. You have to be extremely creative in this business. You want to give me another color? Can I have red? Is that a 10? I think there's a 10 in there. That is a 10. All right, so for this body, I'm going to be mixing red, yellow, and clear. Okay, let's go creative a bit. All right, so you have to bring your creativity. Normally, I can do so many colors, but because of time, because when you are doing multiple colors, it takes more time. But your creativity is what will set you apart in this industry. Your creativity, how you can turn things around, is what will set you apart. All right, okay, so for this one that we want to do multiple color now, I want to maybe do it in shape. Should I use the tape? Do I have a tape? Do we have a paper tape? All right, I was going to use the paper tape to make it easy for me, but so let's say you have a paper, if you have a paper tape. If you have a paper tape and we already decided that we want to do 3 color, I can already design how I want it with a paper tape so that my stone will stay in the place that I want it to stay. So that my stone will stay in the place I want it to stay. Okay? So I'm using red, silver, and yellow. So the first thing is you want to pour your rhinestone into the space that you want it. Okay? On a normal day, if I'm doing everything with one color, I will just pour everything. But remember, I'm mixing the colors, okay? So this side is going to be the side for my red. So what I'm doing is I am rubbing the stone inside the hole. I am rubbing the stone inside the hole. Can you see? Can you see what is happening? The stone is sitting in the space. Give it a shot. The space, the rhinestone is sitting in the hole because it has been designed. No, I want to. It has been designed. So what I'm doing now is I am taping. Yes, I am taping the place I want the red to go into. Then I want one color to be here and I want one color to be here. So I'm taping it, okay? I'm sorry, I can't start all over because I have time. You can go watch the replay. I will not go back, no. I have time and I need to really move fast. So what I'm doing now is I am taping the part where I want the red stone to go into. So when you pour the rhinestone inside, you use your foam or your hand to do what? To rub it in. To rub it in. So that's what I'm doing. And then the remaining one, I just move it out. I move the remaining one out. And you can see that this part is now filled with red. Are you with me? So now I'm going to move to another color because I'm still going to use this red for here. So I'm going to move to another color. So let's say I want to use clear for here. So let's say I want to use clear for here. We have gone ahead to put red here. I'm going to remove my tape. So you can see the shape of what I want is already there. So the other part now, I want my clear to go inside. Once one stone goes inside the hole, another stone cannot go inside it. The hole was created to accept only one stone. Is there a hole on the pattern board? I guess you are just joining us. Where is the pattern board? This is a pattern board, and there are holes in the shape that you want it. So we are filling the holes. A pattern board already comes with the design, and it has a tiny, tiny, tiny holes, which also now tells you the size of stone you should put inside it. So we are using SS10. All right, so to move on, I want to put clear stone here. So I'm pouring my stone and I'm going to rub it. Because the red is already here, another stone will not go inside it. Okay? So all I need to do now is rub my silver stone inside here. I'm rubbing my silver stone inside here, and I'm going to pull out the excess, okay? Stay with me, guys. You will understand as we go along. All right, so I put my silver stone and I'm pulling out the excess because you don't need the excess. You only need one hole, one stone inside a hole, one stone inside a hole. Do you understand? Put it there, one stone inside a hole. I want to be sure you are with me. If you don't reply me, then I cannot know if you can still see me or hear me. So I'm pulling out the excess. Yes, one-sided, thank you. I need to hear from you. All right, so our silver is in. You can see the silver is in, right? And we're going to have maybe a few things that we're going to fill. All right, so these ones can't see the table. And you're saying right now. Okay, so yes, one stone inside the hole. So now I want to remove this paper tape and put my final color here, which is yellow. So I'm putting my yellow and I'm doing the same thing. I am rubbing the yellow inside the hole. I am putting the yellow inside the hole. So it's very important that you buy good stones because there are some stones that, if you like, rub it, the rhinestone will not sit inside it. So the quality of your stone is actually very, very important as well. Okay, so I'm bringing out the excess. I'm bringing out the excess. And then I will go ahead and fill the holes, okay? There's always one or two that didn't enter. I will go ahead and fill the holes. All right, so let's go ahead and fill the holes here. So because of time, Rachel will join me because of time. But basically, you might see one or two that is not filled. You're just going to use, this is where your picking pencil comes in. You are, can you come and do this side? You are going to fill the part that doesn't have, if you don't have a picking pencil, you can use, if you don't have a picking pencil, you can use toothpick, but the pencil has a glue. So it makes it easy for you to actually pick. Okay, so I just want to quickly do this part and then we'll move on to the next part. I want her to do some parts so that we can move very, very fast. One other thing is to be sure, make sure that you are checking to be sure that you don't have two stones on top of each other. It won't go into the hole. However, it can sit on top of each other. Now, if it sits on top of each other, it reduces, it can deform the shape of what you're doing. So all the clear is done, all the red is done. Let's fill in the yellow real quick. So we're filling in the parts that are not fully, that the stones didn't sit in. Now, I could have done it that almost all the stones sit in. However, I will not be able to show you how to fill it. And what happens is when you are starting for the very first time, you might not be able to rub everything in. Maybe you are afraid, you know, and so as you are putting the stone, it's possible that the stone is coming back out. That's why I intentionally did it that there's still somewhere for us to fill. So you can see how we are filling it. You can see how we are filling it. You can see how we are filling it now. We are just picking it and putting it into the hole. You can see what we're doing, right? Can you see what we're doing? Can you see what we're doing? Noted, yes. Let me know if you can see what we're doing. Rosemary, can you read out what they're saying?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes, yes.
So what is the most, tell me the most two important thing for you to take note when you are doing a pattern board. Can you tell me, please, two most important things? I want to read from you guys.
Yes, you can see what you're doing. You are filling the empty spaces.
Thank you. We are filling the empty spaces. Can you tell me the two most important things that will not frustrate your life if you do it when you are using, when you are doing pattern board?
Quality stones. Ensure all the right holes are filled.
No, those are not the most important thing. No. When you want to do a rhinestone on pattern board, what is the most important thing? Two things. I mentioned two things.
Pour the stones and rub it with foam.
No. I mean, yes, you do all those things, but
size of the stone.
Okay, that's one.
You must make sure two stones is not in a hole.
Well, that's a good one, but no, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm waiting.
Flat surface and size of the stone.
Thank you. Who is that person?
No name.
No name. iPhone, no name. You got that right. A flat surface. Imagine that what I'm doing now is not on a flat surface. Of course,
okay,
I can.
I said her name.
Why are you reading Yoruba like this? Majekobaje. Yes, that is absolutely correct. So now we have successfully removed the yellow. We have successfully filled out our red, our crystal, and our yellow. Everything is full now. So what do we want to do? We want to move on to the other part. What color do you want the earring to be? Because we are doing this together. When we are done, you will be able to say we did it together. So can you tell me what color you want it to be? What color do you want your earring?
Red, gold, red.
Red.
Red, silver, blue, red, black.
Why would you want to use blue when we are not using blue? You want to do color riot.
Red, yellow.
All right, so let's do our earring and chain real quick. Okay, because the rest, I'm just going to pour it. But I want to use a red for the earring and the chain. Okay, so of course, you already know what we are going to do, right? We are going to pour in our rhinestone and just fill in the whole of the, I love this red.
You're loving this class.
You're loving this class. Hey, and I'm loving you because you're loving the class. All right. So look at it. Can you see in a few seconds, the earring is done. And I only have two things to fill there. And that's because I didn't really rub it. Right? And we're good to go with the earring and the chain. Isn't this exciting?
Lovely.
Isn't this exciting? It is exciting, at least for me. I don't know about you. So I'm going to go ahead and use Claire for the entire gele because this woman here, she has a party she's going and they've called silver gele for her. And this is the ashwebi they gave her. Okay, so our ashwebi has yellow, silver, and silver, yellow, and what? And so now it's time for us to do our yellow. Okay, it's time for us to do our clear rather. All right, so I'm going to remove this red. I don't want it in those places, just on the earring. Okay, so what are we going to do now? We are going to pour our clay. Can you see in a few minutes how we're almost done? Rachel, can you come and remove this for me, please? So I need to pour my clear now. Yes, the red off. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the red off the way because I don't want my clear to mix with the red. Okay, so I'm taking it off the way.
Someone said, please, I thought the stones have front and back. Does the back sit automatically on the board?
Okay, that's a very good question. So when you are pouring the stone, the shining part is where will come on top. And because the shape of the board, most of it, the thing that will show will be the colors that you are seeing. Some of it might turn, which is what you saw me doing. Anyone that turns, you just turn it back with your pencil. But most of it will fall in place as the actual color. Okay, it will fall in place as the actual color. All right. So now what we want to do is we want to pour our silver stone. Now you can see there's no magic anywhere. There is no, I love the way you teach, Ma. You are so bold and you make things so easy. I love you so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you too. Thank you for that feedback. Some of you are ordering feedback. Ordinary feedback you cannot give. You cannot even say, Coach, well done. Take cocoa. Take cold. Where's my water? You cannot even say, Coach, take water. You cannot even give me love at all. You are just taking my kisses. It's not that you are giving me kisses. There is God. In everything we are doing, there is God. Anyway, there's no magic on the wall. Take cold sobo. There's no magic on the wall. This is what your stone looks like. That's why I'm not pouring from a bottle for you to see. This is what it looks like. All I'm doing is what are you laughing at? Oh, sending me love and roses. Oh, TikTok fam. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you, love you, love you, love you. Thank you so much. All right, so I'm pouring this, right? Pour with me, guys. Use Zoom. You guys are back. Instagram people are so selfish. You people on Instagram, maybe we should. Maybe we should go off Instagram because it's like they are not showing me love. Why should I be doing if you are not showing me love? They are sending love. Okay, I accept all your love. All right, let's pour the rhinestone. So I'm pouring the rhinestone and I'm being generous with the rhinestone. Are you ready? I am pouring the rhinestone and I am being generous with the rhinestone because the more you put, the easier it is for you, right? So I'm being very generous. And I just poured from the line. I did not do any magic. No magic at all, right? One thing you should be knowing is be careful because you have arranged this place. If I do my hand like this, it will scatter. And then all of us here, I'll just sit on the floor and start crying. That is why I told you, you need a flat surface. You need a flat surface because if somebody is shaking, going past you and they just shake it, oh my God, choco, that webinar is over. If anybody scatter this stone, I'll just say thank you. So I've poured it and I'm just going to rub my stone onto the pattern. I'm just going to rub my stone. If you don't have a foam, remember what I said, you can use your hand. But foam is like 500 naira or 100 naira. So why not? Please come and decline this person that wants to go on TikTok with me. All right, so I'm rubbing it in. Rub it in, and then I will pull out the excess. I will pull out the excess. Okay, see what I'm doing? I'm gently, please, this is not an English class. Okay, I am pulling out the excess gently and gently putting out the excess. Okay. And you can see in a matter of minutes. Imagine I'm not talking to you, I'll be done, right? But because I'm talking to you. But imagine what we've been able to achieve just now. We're done. Like we're more or less done. We're more or less done. We're more or less done. So I'm pulling out my excess. Rachel, please pull out my excess. Pull out my excess for me. Yay. Wow. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful what you can do with your hands? Like, I can never get over the kind of things you can actually create. It just really wows me and makes me just so thankful to God that all that we need, He has given to us. All that we need, He has given to us. All we will ever need, He has given to us. We just have to make use of what we have, because all we need, He has given. Look at what we've been able to achieve in just how many minutes. Yes, I am in Lori. You can get all the materials from our store, from rhinestone to pattern board, to the foam, to the pencil, to whatever you need, you can get it. Okay, so we're done. So what we want to do now is make sure, look at the holes and remove any excess that we might have. So I like to look at it from down here because it's easy for me to see any excess. Please, your hand is in my, any excess that I might have. So if there's any excess, I'm just going to pull it out. Okay? So I'm pulling out my excesses so that there's only one in each hole. All right? Rachel, go and do that side. All right, so let's remove our excess together, guys. I mean, seriously, there are people that are doing only this that I'm teaching you free of charge, and they are making daily money. Daily money. So imagine the things that my paid students actually learn. Honestly, I can't get over it. And when my students join the class, the paid class, they'll be like, Coach, there is no amount of money we can pay that will actually equate to the value that we get. And that's just the reality. If I can show you this free of charge, imagine what is in my paid class. Imagine what is in my paid class. By the time you see this on a t-shirt, you will understand what we are saying. Because from this today now, I want to encourage everybody to go start something. Whether you have money to join the paid class or not, you no longer have an excuse. You no longer have an excuse not to follow through with your dreams, not to create something to make money. When you make one, you know what I also love about this class, this course or this embellishment things. You would actually be using people's money to do the business. You will actually be using people's money to do the business. You're welcome. You're welcome. You will be using, once you are able to create one and they see what you can do, you will be using people's money, because if I order something from you, of course, I will give you a deposit. And that deposit is what you will use to get the t-shirt, you will use to get the rhinestone, you will use your, what's it called, your iron. And then before you know it, you are cashing out big time, sending the devil on an errand. Like, devil, hey, not today. No longer will I beg for 2K. I really, honestly, I never respond to anybody that asks me for urgent 2K. I'm not even going to lie to you. And I'm not the only one. Come and learn how to make something out of your life. That is the most important thing. I would rather teach you the skills that you need, because for how long are you going to be begging for 2K, 1K? I mean, I don't know, maybe it's because me, I just have shame. Because, hey, I've suffered in life, and that's why I keep telling you that you cannot keep blaming your parents. You cannot keep blaming your father, your mother, your uncle, your this. Nobody owes you anything. I have had my fair share of suffering. Yes, we sell plain t-shirts, Danielle. I have had my fair share of suffering, and I know never to blame anybody for my predicament. I have the power to change my life. And so do you. So this is a free class. We are showing you right now that you can start. This is a free class. You're making me nuts. that learn this work. Thank you so much. You are welcome. Everybody, you're welcome. It's okay. Don't worry, I'm not doing it for the thank you. But of course, a thank you is nice. But what will make me happy is for me to see what you have designed. It's for you to come to my page and say, see what I've designed from the free class. That is the best gift I can get after this class. For you to go and create something and say, hello, Coach Kiki, look at what I did from your free webinar. That is the best return on investment I can get. That is the best for you to say, oh, I started making money. Because this is a fight against poverty. It is a fight against poverty. We have to make sure that our women can speak in public. We have to make sure that you can learn vital skills to make a living. You don't need to wait for your husband for you to pay for things. So now the rhinestone is done, which brings us to the next phase. Please let me clean. Yes, thank you. So I'm clearing the table because I don't, hey, Rachel, this is your hair. If this your hair, scatter this thing. All of us will start crying here today. So the next thing we need now is our transfer sheet. What we need now is our transfer sheet, which there was something I was supposed to do earlier that I forgot. I'm supposed to measure the length of what we're doing. Where's the scissors? So I will do it now, but be careful when you are doing yours. Make sure you do it before. The reason is you don't want this thing to just mistakenly go and scatter what you have done. Okay, so can you hold this for me? So normally, when you want to cut your transfer sheet, you leave a little bit of room after your design and a little bit of room after your design, because that's where you will be taping what you're doing, okay? So, are you with me? Please, Rachel, don't scatter it. Oh. You people should warn Rachel. Warn Rachel. So, if you can see, I've left a bit of space here. Don't let that thing drop. Oh. Rosemary. Hey, Rosemary. So, pull it a bit. No, that's fine. That's okay. And then here. So, this is what I am going to cut. Let me not let the devil do me. Let me lift my hand up. Let it not be like it's Rosemary they sent to us today. Auntie Rose, show you here. Auntie Rose, they are begging you. They are begging you. All right, so let me tell you the truth. The most difficult aspect of this thing, right? The most difficult, to have the full training, what is the duration? I'll get there. I always like to finish with my free course, then I'll talk about the paid one, of course. For those of you, already we have people that are paid. The next online class is November 6th. People have started paying, people have registered. By November 6th, the class will start. And we are now in the early bird phase, meaning that you pay early bird fees, which we will talk about now. Somebody says, your screen is freezing. Can anyone else confirm to me if my screen is freezing or if it is Mojisola's network that is freezing now? Let it not be village people. Is my screen freezing? No, everyone else can see me clearly. Thank you very much. All right, so the most important thing when you are doing this thing, let me pull it down a bit for you to see. You have to be extremely careful when you are lifting your pattern. And today I'm going to show you how you can lift your pattern alone. Or should we do two? Which one? Alone. I'll show you how you can lift your pattern alone. Maybe in the next webinar, I'll show you how two people can lift a pattern. For example, those of you that have family, friends, daughter, son, husband, people at home that can help you, okay? Yes, I'm doing alone, yes. The next one, I'll show you how two people can actually do it. Instagram is saying it's freezing as well. So it must be the next one. All right, so scroll it up. No, village people cannot catch us. It is not possible. Village people don't have power. Where is village people where the Spirit of God is? Darkness cannot comprehend light, and we are children of light. So we speak into the network. We speak into the network and say, release us, because we want to get our freedom. This class is about freedom. It's about freedom, okay? So we speak into that network. It is impossible for you to stop what God is doing, all right? Okay, so the most important thing when you are doing is to be very careful. If it's scattered, then that is it. Honestly, you have to start all over. And I cannot lie to you. It can be very painful when you have arranged something and then it scatters. It can be very painful. Now, about your transfer sheet. There are two sides to a transfer sheet, okay? There are two sides to a transfer sheet. See, look at this. This is a sticky part. When you open this, what? I wanted to do it this way. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so this is a sticky part. I don't want this thing to slap my mind. Don't let that thing fall. So this is a sticky part. The sticky part is what you need, okay? The sticky part is what you need. And we're going to save this as well because we're still going to use it, all right? So let me try something that I learned. I'm hoping that I will not eat pain on top of it, okay? So I'm going to, this is the part that we're going to stick down, right? And I just learned this one. I'm going to try it with you. You guys, if you know how to pray, start praying that. The new technique that I learned, I will not come and use it to scatter what we are, what we are doing. Hey, Rosemary, are you scared? Don't be scared. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I hope we'll be fine. Okay, are you guys ready? All right, you guys are laughing at me. If you scatter, we are going to arrange this thing together. I'm a pro. Okay, I hear you. I hear you. Okay, so we want to put this here. I'm going to stand up. You can still see me, right? Even though you can't see my head, I will bend so you can see me. So you want to use your mouth to hold the other part, because remember, can you tilt it up a bit? Yeah, it's still up now. A bit down. Yes, that's fine. Go it down. Let them see the tip. Let me go it down. That's fine. All right, so we're going to put, I'm going to use my mouth here. Mm-hmm. 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 Somebody saying tension is high. You people, please don't give me an attack, Jare. Please, let me go and do my technique. Before you people come and post out for my gallery, let me go and do my technique, JJ. You can see my technique. I've opened everything. Oh, yeah. I've opened everything. I'm going to use my mouth. The sticky part, I'm going to use my mouth to hold it, right? See, because I am the only one doing it myself. Okay, I'll use my mouth for one part. Here. Huh? So then we go down. Okay, so what did I do? I used my mouth as my partner. I used my mouth as my partner, but we are not out of in the no be smart thing, no. You want to be sure that your stone does not scatter, but you can see it's not actually difficult. It's not actually difficult if you follow the technique. Because sometimes if people are helping you and they are not helping you the right way, they can even come and pour sand for your garri, right? So what we are doing is we are rubbing it in. We are rubbing it in. And before I open, I'm coming, I just want to. Make sure that everything is airtight. All right. So if you rub it well, what you are doing here is making sure that that transfer sheet actually lifts everything. Okay. All right. So let me show you what we've done. This is what we have done. Tell me, what do you think? What do you think, guys? Nice and neat work. Thank you. So you can see we are all set and ready. Is it not gorgeous? But wait until you see it on a t-shirt. Then you will even see how gorgeous and beautiful it is. So I'm just making sure that all the stones go in. Now, there are sometimes maybe you have a job, and let's say somebody orders this pattern, maybe 5, right? And you want to finish making all the 5 before you transfer it. What are you going to do? You are going to make sure that you protect this one so that it doesn't damage. And that's where's the sheet I removed? So that's where this comes in. If you know that you still want to protect your, what's it called now? Your sheet. You are not ready to transfer it. All the stones are carried, so you are out of danger. You are out of danger, but you want to make sure that you protect your. You want to make sure that you protect your jaw. Right? So I'm trying to open. So look at what we just did. Look at what we just did. So you have to make sure you've rubbed everything so that it all comes out. Look at that. Yeah. You can equally put this other part of sheet down, open it, and then use it to cover it. There are different ways you can do it. Now, what are we putting it on first? What color? Now, one thing that is very important. Thank you. Please, Ma, can we use a pattern board for other future design? I don't understand that question. I do not understand that question. So, you feel this. So, one other thing that you need to know when you are doing this thing is for you to understand the kind of color that you should put on another color. For you to know the kind of, what did you use to rub it? You're obviously just coming. So for you to know the color. Now, a black t-shirt. So you can see Rachel over there, right? Can you turn it so they can see Rachel? Because while she's ironing it for them, I will continue my talk. Yes. Can you see Rachel clearly? Let me know. Can you see Rachel? Yes, okay. So Rachel is going, can you move this? It's distracting. So Rachel is going to be showing you while I go continue. Coach, you're doing great. Mr. Zion, our blinking. We only have one male Blinglonier, and that is Zion. I really miss you guys in class. We can't see her here. Okay, so you have to move. You have to find a way for them to be able to see Rachel, because I'm going to go on with my. I think she meant if a pattern board can be used for other designs. Of course, now, that's what we've been talking about. I showed you different pattern board. So the thing is, if you come late and you ask questions I've answered, I'm not going to go back. Because normally I'm supposed to be done in another 20 minutes. I'm supposed to be done in 20 minutes. So it is impossible for me to be able to go back and, you know, say everything that we said. You are blocking, are you not blocking the TikTokers? It's not me they want to see, it's Richard. Move it to her. So the first thing you want to know when you are about to transfer, can you turn that one? Yeah. Let's tilt it. When you want to transfer, you can see the design we did, right? When you want to transfer onto your t-shirt, put this down. The most important thing is for you to iron it first. And I'll tell you why, for two reasons. The first reason is to remove all the moist, because you never know, there might be moist on it. And imagine you trying to put rhinestone on, be careful. Imagine you trying to put rhinestone on something wet. The wetness will not let the glue at the back of the stone. So how does a rhinestone transfer onto a clothing? The back of the rhinestone has a glue. When your iron goes on the rhinestone, it melts the glue at the back of the stone, and then it connects it with the clothing. So what is the glue? The glue is the intermediary. The glue is the reason why a stone will stay on an outfit or not. And that is why I keep talking about buying quality rhinestone. Some rhinestone, the glue at the back is very little. By the time you put it, next thing you do your hand like this, everything is washing. So it is very, very important that you make sure that you are using good rhinestone, and then you iron your t-shirt in case there is moisture, and also to make sure that your t-shirt comes out neat. Because if it is rumpled and you put your stone and the glue has melted that rumpled part, then that t-shirt will become a rumpled t-shirt. That's how you'll be wearing it. And you don't want to sell rumpled t-shirt. The first thing you have to do is iron your t-shirt. Put that in the comment section. Iron your t-shirt first. Yes, you can use any t-shirt. For rhinestone, you can use any material. Right, silk, chiffon, crepe, cotton, jean material. You can use any material for rhinestone. You just have to make sure that the rhinestone melts at the back. That's the only reason why a stone will not fall off. If it does not melt, it will fall off. You can see. Some people, they cannot touch their clothes like this. All the stone will just do full. So that's number one. Now, number two is for you to know the size where you put your design from. It's very, very important for you to know. Where's my tape? It's very, very important for you to know where you will put your design from. Ideally, for adults, let's say you are using this is what size. Today we are doing an XL t-shirt, okay? This is the ruler that comes if it's for infants. You can see, you just put it at the neckline. If it's for toddler, you put it at the neckline. If it's for youth, you put it at the neckline. If it's for adults, you put it at the neckline. And the measurement is what? 3 inches. The measurement is 3 inches. If you have this, all you have to do is place it. Once you place it after the rib, if it's a t-shirt, you start putting your design on it. But if you don't have this, you use your tape rule. How many inches did I say? If it's for adults, how many inches? How many inches? 3 inches. Thank you. 3 inches. Now, Rose, come. Give me your 3 fingers. So, your 4 fingers. Most people's 4 finger, I'm not talking about your rubber finger. Most people's 4 finger is actually 3 inches. Look at that. Look at that. 3 inches. Most people is 3 inches. Why am I showing you this? If you don't have a tape, nothing spoil. You will go ahead and use your hand after the rib. That is your 3 inches. So I've showed you 3 ways now for you to get your measurement. 3 ways for you to get it. You can either use the ruler or the tape or your hand. So why am I showing you this? I don't have money. It's not your excuse. Shebi God has given you hand. Use it. Use it. Once you have your 3, you place your design on it. In our class, we actually show you how to get the middle, but we don't have time. So you place your design on it, and it is from where the stone is, not from the transfer sheet proper. So you can see that this stone here, there's still space here. You have to make sure that your 3 start from where the rhinestone is. Okay, are you with me? Are you with me? Do you understand? So we're going to open up our design. We're going to open up our design now. I no longer need this, except I'm reusing this. And then okay, and of course, you can do your 3. Are you focused with me, please? So I'm measuring my 3. And if you open it like this, it will not damage. It's okay. That will be so much. 3. No, I can't put it there because my iron cannot work. So you have to just imagine what we are doing. My iron cannot get to that table. I've already told you what we're doing. 3 inches. After 3 inches, we place the t-shirt on, we place the rhinestone. If you don't want to, can you just leave? If you know you are distracted, please. So before we iron it, for those of you asking, let me just show you because my iron cannot move to that place. So look at it. Can you see? I am using a computer, please. I cannot move the table. So just move with me and imagine. I'm explaining how the process to you. 3 inches, place the rhinestone on top. Can you see? Can you all see what I'm showing you? Exactly. So it is nothing serious. Just no. So just place the transfer sheet that you have lifted on top of the clothes. Yes. So we want to iron it now. So now for you to iron, remember what I talked about Teflon sheet earlier. That's Teflon sheet. I talked about Teflon sheet earlier. Why is Teflon sheet important? Teflon sheet is important because you don't want to expose your clothing to too much heat. That is why Teflon sheet is important. You don't want to expose your clothing. There are some clothing, by the time you iron it, it starts fading. There are some fabrics like that. Cotton is good, but even if you are using heat press machine, it's very important that you put your Teflon sheet to protect your fabric from damage. Okay, so we are going to put the Teflon on top of it, and the iron is hot. You have to make sure because you are using iron. If you are using heat press, you make sure that your heat press is on like 200, right? 180, 200, 160, depending on what you are doing and how the kind of material you are using. So for this one, we're using iron because I want everybody to know that you can actually start this with iron. Can you all see the iron, please? Can you all see the iron? This one is not abracadabra. That's why we are doing it. We are showing you. Yes. Okay. So she's going to go ahead and place the iron on the Teflon sheet. And then she's going to just, you are not ironing it as if you are washing clothes. You are placing it on it so that it melts the glue at the back of the, what's it called? The stone. Okay? I wish I can move it closer, but the socket is not as long. And I don't want this thing to scatter. But there is really nothing you can see. I wish I can zoom. Can zoom. But you can see what she's doing, right? Can you all see what she's doing? All right, thank you for being so kind. So I'll sit on this side so that you can continue to see what she's doing now. Can you share my screen? I will sit on this side so you can continue to see what she's doing, okay? Yes, ma, how can we cost this? I'm not taking costing class today, I'm sorry. If you want to know about costing, go and watch my free webinar, it's on YouTube. I'm not doing costing because we have a few minutes to go. So I'm waiting for her. She's going to come and show us the final result of what we are doing here. But while you're looking at it, Rosemary, come and decline this person trying to join. What did you say? Here. So while we are waiting for her, let's quickly talk about other people asking about the paid class. Can you make this so that I can see the screen? Then these people can't see that side. Okay. So you can see what she's doing, right? How many of you are looking forward to seeing the design? How many of you are looking forward to seeing the design? How many of you are looking forward? Move this way. How many of you are looking forward to see the final results? I am looking forward to it as well. I am so looking forward to it as well. I can't wait to show you what the final results will be like. Now, if you have questions, use the question box. Use the question box if you have questions, okay? I am waiting as well. But while we are waiting, let's go on. I think we've gone past this. I've told you how many years I've started and the students I've trained. I remember how I told you about the things that a lot of people think will stop them when they are starting this business. A lot of people are worried about, please, ma, can the rhinestone be used directly on material without pattern board? Of course, you can put your rhinestone on material directly and iron it on. If you don't want it to have a particular pattern, the reason we are using a pattern board is because we want it to have a particular pattern. How much can I get everything? Please go and DM Instagram. DM Instagram or put Rachel's number on the chat thing. So you can order for your materials from Instagram. Our Instagram, please drop our Instagram link. Our Instagram link is Blings and Blank. Blings and Blanks. You can order. Please, I don't take orders on TikTok because it's too many messages on TikTok. Sometimes I don't even understand it. So if you want to order for any of the material, make sure that send a DM. Yes, DM your materials. If you want to DM questions about how to, nobody is going to answer you because after the free webinar, nobody is going to do a free webinar on DM again. However, if you want to buy materials, you can DM the material. The number is on the screen. 09038787673 for materials, or you can DM us on Instagram, Blings and Blanks. Do we place the stone one after the other? Seriously? When I drop the video, go and rewatch it, okay? I would suggest you use dry iron, because somebody is asking, should we use steam or dry iron? I would recommend you use dry iron. If you are using steam and water is coming out, it will not make the stone really stay. Remember, the reason you are ironing your t-shirt is to make sure that, you know, in fact, I'm not answering the question if you are not going to the Q&A, because it's moving so fast, I can't even see it. Can you pin, is it possible? You can't pin it, so copy it and paste it again. All right, that's the number again. I can't pin it, unfortunately. All right, so a lot of people think capital time. I have explained to you now, you don't need a lot of capital to start. The number is on the screen. Look at it. Just copy it or screenshot it. So you don't need a lot of capital to start this business. You don't need a lot of space to start this business. You can start with where you are. You don't need to have a fashion skill to start this business. Yes, do you have physical class? Yes, we have physical class. Our next physical class is October 16. It is 5 days intensive class. Then you join. Rachel, seriously? You want to do it from Abuja? Our next physical class is October 16 to 20, after which you will have access to what all the online students have access to. And of course, we do challenge and all of that after that. Fashion skill, you don't need to have a fashion skill to start. Machine and equipment, you don't need to have machine and equipment to start. Now, if you are a paid student, we will show you how to do all of this. Look at this. Look at all these beautiful things. Gift items, souvenirs. Yes, we need your, no, you don't need my WhatsApp number. You need the WhatsApp number of the person who will attend to you, not my WhatsApp number, which I have dropped twice. But don't worry, I will put it on the screen. Let me go down a bit where I can type. I will put it on the screen, don't worry. So there are so many things you can learn in the paid class. You can see what my students, so what we have done now, I'm just waiting for the t-shirt. What we have done now is I've showed you totally free of charge how you can use pattern board to start making money. So going forward is for the people that want to go ahead and know more, learn more, to make more. Like I said, I have a gift for you at the end of this class, and we're almost there. So you can see what some of my students are saying. This project has been a teacher. I learned more as I worked more on it. I'm not perfect yet, but I definitely have improved from where I started. Look at what she's doing. Look at the phenomenal work she has done. Look at another student. There's so many things that you can do. Honestly, Boss Kiki, you brought up something in me. I am still in the process, but definitely I am better. These are my first students. Now, these students are making millions, thousands on a daily basis, shipping to different parts of the world. Yes. What if I want to use my picture? What do I get a pattern board for? You have to join the paid class for that, my madam. Yes, so these are the things the students are doing. This lady got a bag, 100 pieces. She customized it and she put rhinestone. There's so many things you can learn. Okay, so these ones are sold. I currently have some custom client orders working on. I have a client, you know, I mean, a lot of feedback from our students. I don't want to waste our time really, because I believe if you have been to our Instagram page, you will see all the amazing work that our students are doing. Okay, so when is the online class? The online class is starting, you see, there are two, that's why I don't like to have too many channels. There's Instagram, there's Facebook, there's TikTok, and there's the Zoom, and my eye is going to everything, and it's so difficult for me to focus. So there are lots of available opportunities in the market. Don't worry, I'll share you details of the course as we go on now. Are you done? You're almost done. Did it scatter? Okay, so she's filling some part. All right, so there's a lot that you will learn in the class. How to market your business, how to position yourself, how to use your social media, how to create so many designs, even what I have on, how to make all these kind of things. You know, there's so many things in the class that you will learn. Let me go down to the things you will learn. If you have a question, go to the Q&A. I'm not taking questions from the chat because it's moving very fast. You can find my IG page. Our Instagram page is Blinked Blank. B-L-I-G-S and blanks, B-L-A-N-K-S, okay? Blinks and blanks. Wow, seen more on Instagram, exactly. There's a lot on Instagram. If you have questions in the Q&A, be patient. I will get to it. Patience is a virtue. Be patient, okay? My Instagram page is here, Blinks and Blanks. Somebody has dropped it on the chat. Blinks and Blanks. Go check out a lot of things that our students are doing. How do you market your Blink items? We show you numerous ways you can market yourself on social media, not only for Blink, but also for all the businesses that you have. So basically, you cannot be my student and remain the same. And my class is not for lazy people. It's not for people that do not want to do the work. If you know you don't want to do the work, do not register for my class. Even though you have paid, I will grill you. I will push you. I will frustrate you until you do the work. Because we don't want lazy people here. We want people who are willing to make a difference and change their own narrative. So the question I have is this a business you think you can do or not? Tell me in the comment section. Is this a business you think you can do or not? And I have said it. My paid class is not for everyone. My paid class is not for everyone. This is not a class we beg people for. The class is a class that people that have taken the class will come and say, Coach, we want to pay more. We want to invest in other people. As a matter of fact, one of our students paid for some other people to join the class after seeing the value. I will never beg anybody to take a class because I know the value that my class gives. If I can give you this free of charge, then you can only imagine when you are a paid student, the access that you will have. Now, it's very important that you know that this class is for beginners and intermediate learners. If you already know how to do everything with rhinestone, don't come to my class and frustrate me. Please. If you know that you want to learn how to use pre-cut silhouette, this is not the class for it. How to get the right customer to buy from you. How do you get customers to buy what you are selling? We're going to show you different ways to get customers, but you have to do the work. There is no customer just sitting down. You have to show them why they need to choose you. And that is why we go through that process. How to understand your target market, how to carve a niche for yourself, how to build your business on social media, how to do everything. We will show you. We will teach you. We will hold your hand. But I will not hold the hands of people that are not willing to do the work. Yoruba people will say that it is only a child that leaves their hand that the parents will carry. When they want to carry you, you are doing here, nobody will carry you. And that is just the reality. Know the work first, the customers will come in. As you start your class from week one, you will actually start putting it out there from week one. And we show you different techniques. There's also a 90 days calendar. 90 days, every day I come and I tell you this is what you should do. This is what you should post. This is how you should say it. If after I do all of these things and you don't make your money and you do everything I have asked you to do and you don't make your money, I will refund your money. It is not a class. Yes, I'll be learning from abroad. Actually, we have a lot of students from outside Nigeria. So if you do everything I ask you to do and you don't make your own money, after following, I will refund you. This is not a course that we beg people for. So how much would a full-on practical? I want you to understand that what you are paying for is how to get freedom from debt, how to get constant income coming in for you, ability to live your own life on your own terms. ability to make impact in other people's life and be a blessing to the world as well. So why do you think you need this course? It is up to you if you will join this journey or not. I have shown you with the free one what you can actually do. Even right now, if you don't have money for the course, it's okay. Go and start with what you have and start making money. But if you know you want to take it one step further, if your goal is to make money from the comfort of your home without intensive capital, if your goal is to make extra income while you work as a full-time employee, if your goal is to make money as a fresh graduate while you wait for your dream job, if your goal is to do something different by not doing the regular fashion, then what I have for you is the course, the Bling It On course. You can see the different things our students have done. The different things our students have done. The class is even, yes, so the duration for this course, if you are doing the online, is 5-week online. Duration, you will be profiled on our school platform. This is not a rush course. It is a school portal. We have a school portal. This is what I want to retire on for Lake. Absolutely. Absolutely. No, we should stop waiting for our children to be the one feeding us now after we retire. You should have plan A, plan B, plan B, plan C. You have to make sure that your children are not asking you what you are doing when your mates were working. Please don't lift it. So the duration of this online course, let me break it down. It's plenty. We have the 5-week course, right? Which it's the online. Every Monday, the class drops. You watch your class, you do your assignments. Every Wednesday, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m., we have a live class where we talk about things you can do to make money, to position yourself. So I'm not one of those coaches that, in fact, my students tell me I do way more than they can ever ask for. Why? I'm not one of those coaches that will just teach you and leave you. No. Go and ask my student. They will tell you. I will not leave you. Together, we will hold each other. We have a support group. We have a Facebook community. You drop it, even from the community, people are buying. So you have a 5-week course. After the 5-week course, you have a 90 days, which is 3 months. Every day, you watch a video from me where I tell you, today, let's talk about marketing. This is what I want you to post. This is how I want you to post it. This is what I want you to say. I give you caption. I give you ideas. I show you how to create your logo. You don't have to pay anybody to make a logo for you. I show you how to position your social media, how to start out your bio. Did I hear somebody's voice? How to position your, I thought Maria was talking through this one. How to position yourself. There's so much. Then we'll be doing practicals. You'll be joining our Bling community where you have the opportunity to network with other Bling lovers. And this means that you get inspired by other people as well. Okay? So imagine what it cost me to learn this. I'm not even going to go on and on. Okay, Nike, I guess did you just join us? Did you just join us? For those of you not in Nigeria, yes, you can get your product and get it shipped. Yes, Nike, you just joined us and you said I did not carry you along. Please, how exactly am I supposed to carry you along? Am I supposed to start from the beginning? Sis, when we are done, we will give you a link to the class. If you have missed it, then you can go ahead and watch it, okay? So, Rachel, are you almost done? Because I don't want to keep us waiting more. All right. You just joined too. Well, if you're just joining, you need to catch the replay because really, there's no way for me to get started. Okay. There's no way for me to get started if you are just joining us. All right. Oluyemi, best coach. All right, now that I did the training, but I want to do full class. All right, go ahead and, you can sign up for the full class, all right? So, are you in Lagos? Yes, I am in Lagos, and we have the physical class and the online class. We have the physical class and the online class. Thank you, Nike, for your feedback. We have the physical class and the online class. So now let me break it down for the physical class and the online class. I'm not sure this is the new, I'm not sure this is the new stuff. All right, so the physical class and the online class. So let me quickly tell you what you will be learning, right? The summary of what you'll be getting, you will learn how to create your own unique design. You see how we've been able to create a pattern. Yeah, so it's ironed and ready. All right, so let's open this real quick. Or before we open it, hold on. So you will learn how to create your own unique design. You see how we created pattern. There are some designs that you don't want to use a pattern. You want to create your own unique design. In this paid class, we'll be showing you how to create your own unique design. This is something you will never find anywhere else or on YouTube. Yes, YouTube is your friend, but guess what? YouTube cannot show you how to create your own unique design. YouTube cannot show you how to be your own boss. YouTube cannot hold your hand and give you that support that you need. So you will learn how to source for materials and how to use things from your home to start. You will learn who and where to sell your product to. Somebody was asking earlier, who will buy my product? They will buy your product. You will learn how to create your own website because we have so many professionals that have come. You will learn how to shoot your own pictures. You will learn how to create content for your social media pages. There's a lot that you will learn. This journey is a journey. This journey is a journey of, honestly, almost 5 months. We are still together. At the end of the class as well, we do a content challenge where, you know, the last challenge we just finished, somebody won a eat press of 150,000 naira. Esther says, you are the one I've been waiting for. You are the one. Thank you so much. I'm so glad. Adenike, I would like to talk to you privately. All right, so samples of work done by my students. You can see all the, look at the pattern board and look at it when she's done. Creativity is what sets you apart. Like I mentioned earlier, creativity is what sets you apart. So now let's talk about how much it costs you to take the online course and how much it costs you to take the physical class. Maria, please, for the next webinar, I need you to list out all the things that they will learn. It's very, very important. Rachel, can you send that list I gave you to Maria, please? They need to add it to the webinar. And this webinar that I have is not the recent one. All right, so the things that you will learn, I've mentioned that. Now, I just put the account number here, but let me talk you through the cost of joining the webinar. Now, if you are doing the online webinar, if you are doing the online class, right? If you are doing the online class, the regular price for the online class, which I said, the reason why I said I want you to wait till the end. In fact, let me put Rachel's number here for those of you that want products. Let me put Rachel's number. Command V. All right, so if you want material, the number is right here. Okay, and for those of you asking for our IG, let me just put it here. That's at Blinks and Blanks. All right, so that's our IG, and that's not Rachel's number if you want material. Now, for you to join the online class, 5 weeks intensive class, 90-day content calendar, classes on YouTube, all of those things that we put together. The normal cost is 120,000 naira, but early bird is 100,000 naira. Listen, this is for people that want to do online. The cost for the online is totally different from the cost of the online is totally different from the cost of the physical. All right. So if the cost of the online is 100 for early bird, once the early bird ends, then it is now going to be 120,000. That is for the online. I'm going to put it right here. Online early bird is 100,000. But remember, I have a gift for you. Normal cost is 120,000. That's for online. Now for physical, Early bird is 150 and normal cost is 180. Now, why is this online fiscal different? Because fiscal will be having a 5 days intensive class, and then you will have access to everything the online people have access to. So it's like a 2-in-1. That is why it is different. It's like a 2-in-1. Okay? The account number is written above. There's also a link. Maria, I don't understand. Where is the Stripe link? Oh, gosh. So the Instagram is this. Now, the gift I have is, if there's anyone, now there's a question I get all the time. The question I get all the time is, can I pay in installments? Yes, you can pay in installments. You can pay in installments as long as you complete your payment before the class starts. Then you have access to the class. As long as you complete your payment. If you don't complete your payment and then you want to use it to take a mini course, you can do that. You understand? But if you make a part payment, a commitment fee, they will skip your seat for you. Now, for people who are making payments today, in this webinar, before we end this webinar, I'm ending this webinar in 10 minutes. For the people in euro, how much will this be? You need to convert it. If you want to pay in euro, we will give you a Stripe link. Just put the cost in the Naira and it will do the conversion. Can you bring the Stripe link? Do you have it? All of you are all right. So if you make payment during this class, even if it's a deposit that you are doing, if you make payments during this class, you will be getting yourself a free mug with your customized picture. All you have to do is, we're going to look at the time frame. If you make payments during this webinar, even if it's a deposit, the minimum deposit you can do is 25,000 to make your deposit. If you make your deposit, can you copy this thing and give people on the TikTok? They are waiting, they are looking for it. You guys are not prepared. So you will be getting yourself a free mug. For everyone, just make sure that you send your proof of payment to hello@blingiton.ng. And if you make payment during this webinar, you will be getting a free mug. You can see with your picture on it, and you will bling it yourself. You will be getting a free mug with your picture on it. So if you are buying materials for your class, they will add it to your materials. This is for people who make payments during this class. The account number is right on the screen. Can you give me the echo as well, please? The account number is right on the screen. For people that want to pay using the Stripe link, the Stripe link is right here. Yes, if you want the mug, make your payments and let me know right now. I will be mentioning anybody I don't mention their name during the webinar here, because they are writing it down. We will not be getting, can you come and copy this thing for me? Copy this, I want to put it. Anybody that does not make their payments now will not be getting this free mug. If you make your payment, please comment in the comment section so that I will mention your name and say congratulations, XYZ, you have won yourself a mug, so that they can copy, they can put your name down. It is very, very important, so that they can put your name down. All right, so if you're doing, whether you're doing the fiscal or the online, you can deposit. Can't see the video again. What video can you not see? Account number is written right on the screen. Can you give me the echo? I need to put it. So Olayinka from USA, let me know once you make the payment. The link for Stripe is on the screen, on the chat. If you need the link, click it. If you need the screen, click it, okay? No, I don't have weekend classes. Weekend is my rest day. You can take the online class. The online class, you work with your own timing. The online class, you work with your own timing. The physical class is taking place in Lagos, Okpebi, Ikeja. Okay, it is taking place in Lagos, Okpebi, Ikeja. So for those of you here, you are still early bird. So make sure you don't miss the early bird cost and you don't miss out on the free mug as well. All right. Olayinka says, I've made payments and it's been confirmed by you. All right. So congratulations, Olayinka. You have won yourself a mug if you have just made payments. If you have just made payments, I'm going to put, in case this is, what bank is this? Wema, I'm going to put another bank in case the other one is not going through, so that you can actually make your payment. Who else is getting a free mug? Who else is getting a free mug? Who else is getting a free mug? I look forward to seeing all the people getting a free mug. So the details of the class will be dropped. The details of the class will be dropped on our social media, okay? The details of the class will be dropped on our social media, not to worry. And the link for payment as well, all right? The class does not come with training material. Please note, the class does not come with, the reason is this. Some people already have their training material. Some people already have somewhere they want to buy their training material. So we don't impose that you buy material from us, but we have all the materials, but we don't impose you buy the material from us. So the cost of what you're paying is for the course. 5 months is for the course. It is not for the material. Please note, it is very important. I like to say everything straightforward because I cannot shout. I cannot shout, please. If you make payments, send the proof of your payment to hello@blingiton.ng. hello@blingiton.ng. I want to make a deposit of 50,000. Yes, I said it. Once you make a deposit, you qualify for the gift. Once you make your deposit, you qualify . Once you qualify for this, even if it's a deposit, then you qualify for the mock-up and the early bird. Okay, you qualify for okay, so are you guys still here? So now I'm going to take some questions, then we will open what we have created together. We will open what we have created together. All right? Fiscal class is starting October 16. Fiscal class, how long does the student have access to the online class? You have access to the online class for 1 year. You have access to the online class for 1 year, meaning you have enough time for you to join, for you to watch your class. You have access to the Facebook community for life, where we give support daily. We give daily support, okay? So let me go ahead and take some of the questions you have. I'm just joining. Can you brief me seriously on what we've done? All right, that must be a joke. What's your YouTube handle? Blings and Blanks. I'm in Kaduna. How do I order for pattern? Go and order from our Instagram page. Go and order from our Instagram page. How much does one need to start this? Now, it's very, very important that you understand that what you want to do will determine what you are starting with. What you want to do. For example, we put it out, pattern board, 7,000. You can buy stone in pieces and then your t-shirt. And the quality of t-shirt you want to use determine. So you will determine what you need to start with. But if you're a paid student, we give you the list of everything you need. You can decide that after the class is when you want to buy to determine what you want to start with. So it's actually your choice. I'm unable to access live. Try again. What's going? Don't end it. Try again. How do I get pattern board? The link is on the screen. I'm trying to answer the questions in the question box. Thank you for the opportunity. What kind of iron should we use? I've answered that. What temperature should the iron be? It depends on the iron you are using. It should be very hot. How long do you use the iron on the cloth before we assure the transfer? Once you open it and you see that your rhinestone is not coming off with the transfer, then you know that the work is done. We will open this now and you will see and you will understand. Okay. Is the rhinestone different from regular stone? I don't understand that question. Do you ship materials to the USA? Yes, we ship worldwide. Please, where is your location? We're at Okwebi Ikeja, Lagos, Nigeria. How can I put the stone on my picture? Go and join the class. If you don't use water to iron, won't your fabric get burnt? No, it won't get burnt. Please, do you do one-on-one class? I only do physical and online class. I cannot put all this energy into one person only. It is not unfair on me. Are you in Lagos? Yes, we're at Okwebi Ikeja, Lagos. If you are to sell that customized t-shirt, how much would that be? You have to decide on the material you are using and the cost. Go and watch my free price YouTube video on YouTube. Where is the physical class taking place? Okwebi Ikeja. How do we create with our picture? Go and join the class. Please, do you ship materials to USA? Yes. I'm in Delta. I can attend the paid class. Yes. Please make your payment for the paid class. If you have made payment as we speak right now, please, I can see some people's alerts coming in. Come and put it here so I can mention your name for the free mug. So I can mention your name for the free mug. It is very, very important. So I can mention your name. Why are you not pinning it? Some people are still asking. You can't. You can pin on Instagram. Why are you not pinning? Do you deliver to Ghana? Yes, we deliver worldwide. We deliver to Ghana. How do I attend your physical class? Make payments and attend the physical class. I want to do the business. Then you are in the right place. I want to know how to Bling on mug, shoes, bags. Absolutely. Why you should join the paid class. Please, where is it going to be online class? I'm in Abuja, can't come for the physical. Online classes are in our school portal. It's a website, it's a school portal. It's like you are on any online university portal. You have your login, you log in whenever you want, whenever you are free, you do your work. It is very seamless, okay? Please, what of online class? I'm not in Nigeria. We've talked about that. Is it possible to have physical on Saturdays? No, ma, I have a life too. Screen not showing, madam. It must be your network. All right, so that's that for the people in the Q&A. All right, so for the people that have made payments now, please, the screen is not showing. Please, ma'am, I'll do my transfer as soon as I get home in an hour because I don't have my token where I am. Not a problem, not a problem. Somebody says, I need your phone number. Please send a DM to Blings and Blank and they'll give you the details that you need. It will not be my number, it will be Rachel's number. So once you pay for the class and you are the student, then you come into my inner circle. But for now, anybody that wants to ask question, please, Rachel will be available to answer your question. Once you make payment for the class, I'm interested in the physical class, but not available for October. Can I make payment for the next class? Yes, you can hold on for the next class. You don't need to make payments right now. When we are doing the December class, if we are doing it, then you can make payment then. I don't like to keep money for people that are not taking the class now because really, I'm not running away. So I'm always here. When you are ready, you can ask the month and they'll give you the details, okay? All right, so Inena says, please confirm. Payment is not late anytime. The only thing is, only people that make payment today will get the free mug. Can you confirm, Inena, please? She wants to, Inena, have you made payment? If you had made payment, Inena says, I have paid. Congratulations, you have won yourself a mug. The phone that we need to use to confirm payment is being used here, but we use time frame. So anybody that makes payment between now and 5 p.m. will qualify for the mock-up, right? Anyone that makes payment between now and 5 p.m. will qualify for the mug cup. I'm adding more hours for the people that their token is at home or their network is bad. Once that time is over, Ifeoluwa says, please confirm, Gist International Enterprise. Congratulations, Ifeoluwa, you have won yourself a mug cup. The prize is on the screen if you are just joining us. All right, that's it for all the questions now. Okay, the screen is not showing. Okay. The screen is not showing again. This screen, why? Why? Let's see, is it showing now? Let's see. Well. All right, so the screen is right here and the account details is there. You can either pay to Wema or EcoBank, and the cost here, you are on early bird. If you are doing online, early bird online is 100,000. And if you make payment between now and 5, you will get a free mug. You will send your image and they will customize your mug for you. If you are doing physical, early bird physical is 150,000. And I shared all the things we will be learning. But I will also drop it on Instagram and on the group, all the things you will be learning as well for people that are just joining, okay? All right, so now it's time for us to open. All right, so let me mention the name. Some people are attacking me that I'm not mentioning their name. All right, so Ifeoluwa, we will confirm, all right? Folake, early bird expires in 2 weeks. Early bird expires in 2 weeks. God bless you too, Toyin. Early bird expires in 2 weeks, okay? If you are doing the early bird, you will pay 100 instead of 120, and physical 150 instead of 180. All right, so it's time for us to open. Are you ready? Let me know in the comment section how ready you are. We want to open. Can you move this? They can't see. Are you ready to open? Are you ready to open what we have done together? Yes, yes, yes. Show me some love. Show me some love. Show me some. I've been talking for 2.5 hours straight. I need water. I've been talking for 2.5 hours straight. Show me some love. Show me some love before we open. Once we open, we're done. Two and a half hours straight, I have been talking. Wow, Lord bless my soul. Lord bless my soul. I tried, Abby. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for all the kisses and love. All right, it's time for us to open our baby. All right, so we have ironed it. How do you know your job is done? When you lift it, let me see if I can make this bigger. Am I still here? All right, I wanted to see if I can expand it so that you can see me well. Chidi says, confirm my payment. Chidi says, confirm my payment. Chidi, congratulations, you have won yourself a mug cup, customized. You all, Rachel's number is there. Once we confirm, you will send your picture. Is the screen bigger now? Is the screen bigger now? Let me know if the screen is bigger now. Tell me. Yes. Yay. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Look at what we did together. I'm so excited. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Nike says, confirm my payment. Congratulations, Nike. You have won yourself a mug cup. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. This is how we do it at Wings and Blanks. This is how we do it. I'm excited. You say, I can never get over the things we can do with our hands. Honestly, I can never get over it. So it's time. What do we do? Let me put this down. And we're going to open now. Mfon says, confirm my payment. Congratulations, Mfon. You have won yourself a mug cup. Congratulations, Oluware Milekun. You have won yourself a mug cup. I'm just mentioning your name as you say you have paid here. We will confirm after because I'm using all my gadgets. You should record all my gadgets. Rosemary, record everything while I'm opening this. Okay? So we are ready. How can you do like that? I want to see it. Rosemary will not kill me. Okay, we are ready. Oluwarem Leku says, confirm payment. Congratulations, you've won yourself a mock-up. We'll confirm all your payment. Be patient with us. Once we're done, we'll confirm your payment. Make sure you send your proof of payment to hello@blingiton.ng. Please, that is where confirmation will be done. hello@blingiton.ng. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Yes, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. Yay. Yay. Look at that. Look at that. So you can see that some of these stones are actually facing up. When you're doing your stone, if anyone is facing up, it will not transfer onto your clothing. Oh my goodness. Look at this. So you can see this hole. Let me see. On the screen, I can see a hole here and a hole here. Let's say you do something and then maybe there's a hole. All you have to do is put your t-shirt back. You don't need a transfer sheet anymore. You need to put your rhinestone. You place it back down on your iron. And then, I can't see it here now. Then you put your stone on top and then you iron it on. That's all. You don't need to be using any transfer sheet. Then you can see here that I have like two. All you have to do is put your rhinestone and iron it on. Okay, so can you quickly do that so that they can see? So you're going to see we have two places. So it's so good this happened because a lot of times we see people call us, "Ah, coach, when I did mine, not all the stone transferred." Remember, you are using iron. Remember, you are using iron. So if there's any part that does not transfer onto the outfit, all you have to do is, can you be fast? I need to round up. All you have to do is put the rhinestone. So see what Rachel is doing. She's going to put the rhinestone in the hole and just iron it. Adefunke, congratulations, you've won yourself a mug cup. Will you use the Teflon sheet? You can decide because you are not ironing it for too long. Remember, it's just a few. It's just a few, and I think I saw. Okay, did you see? Yeah. So you can put your Teflon and you can decide not to put because you are not putting the iron for too long because it's just a little. Is there a website where I can place my order? Please place your order from Rachel or DM. Please, website. We have our website, but we need to edit some things on the product place because the cost of everything has now increased because of the dollar. So we are not taking orders from the website now. All right. So you can actually, what's wrong with the TikTok? Check it. So you can actually place your order from Instagram, the DM on Instagram, or place your order through Rachel, the number that we have dropped there. There's a number that we have dropped, you can drop it there. So I'm just waiting for Rachel to iron that. Please, oh, is enough. So just quick iron, and then I will show you the final result, and it will be a wrap. For everyone who have made payment for the class, congratulations. I look forward to having you in class. I cannot wait to hold your hand. I cannot wait to show you the possibilities of what is possible. Peter, what is it? What do you want? I cannot wait to show you all the things that you can do. If you want to buy pattern board, yes, please reach out to the number that we put on the screen. The number that we put on the screen, reach out to that number, okay? That is where you get, or send a DM. I use SS10 rhinestone, Deborah. SS10 rhinestone. The pattern you are buying will determine the size of rhinestone that you will use. But most of our pattern board, we have what sizes? We have pattern board of size 10 and we have pattern board of size 16. We have more than 2,000 different designs of pattern board. Okay, so thank you. All right, here comes our baby. Here comes our baby. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. We did this together. You guys should give yourself some accolade. You guys should give yourself some accolade. Why? We did this together. We did this together. This is you and I. Really beautiful. Tell me, on a scale of 1 to 10, how ready are you to start making money in this business? Wow, see what I just, Deborah, I like that. Deborah says, wow, see what I just made. Absolutely. See what you just made. This is all you. This is all you guys. We did this together. And see how we played with the colors. Isn't this fabulous? Absolutely gorgeous. So, see my handwork. Yes. See the way you love me. Yes. God has carried your matter for his head. And that is why you are opportune to be a part of this free class. I'm giving myself a bottle of wine. Stephanie, well done. You deserve it. You decided to, there are so many places you could have been today, but you chose to be here. So many things you could have done today. So you have to give yourself some accolade. You need to celebrate yourself because you did this. We all did this. This is all us. You are welcome. God bless you as well. God bless you. This class is Start Financial Freedom class. Okay, we will start tagging the class Financial Freedom class. Somebody says, I'm getting myself a ban okra. Oh my God. You are simply an amazing teacher. Thank you so much for your kindness. Thank you for your kind words. Yes, this is what we did. This is what we did, and I'm so excited. Ilari says, Coach Kiki, let's hang out on a bottle of wine tonight. Okay, I'll be drinking the wine from my space. You to drink the wine, and we are doing cheers. Okay, so I want you, please, I don't want you to be discouraged if you cannot afford to pay for the class. Oh, Becky says, I woke up 5 a.m. for this. May the Lord honor you, and I pray that doors will open for you all. Because you have all decided to invest in yourself, heaven will honor you. The doors of heaven will open for you. You will not lack any good thing. See, let me tell you, I just love women who are willing to do things and go extra mile. I remember one of my students that told me that she had to borrow money to take the class, and in less than a month, she paid the money back to the person. And she told me, she said that was the best thing she has ever done for herself. For those of you that cannot afford to take the paid class, of course, I encourage you, because there's a lot more that you will learn. If you can learn this free, just imagine what you can learn in a paid class. But if you cannot afford it, do not be discouraged. Do not be discouraged. Go and start with the free. With less than 15,000 naira, you can buy your pattern board, a pattern board that you can use consistently. The pattern board is not one-off. You will use it consistently. You will use it consistently. And then you buy your rhinestone and you move. And I pray the host of heavens will open doors for you. I declare into your life today that eyes have not seen, ears have not heard what the Lord will do for you and with you and through you. Through this free learning that you have done, you will be able to even invest in your own personal development by the special grace of God. And those of you doing this professionally as a business, I pray that as you start this journey, you will begin to, you begin to meet people that will give you money, that will give you job, that will invest in you. Okay? So I celebrate you. Congratulations on making this beautiful t-shirt. Okay? Congratulations on making this beautiful t-shirt. I look forward to seeing what you have done. Make sure that you send a DM from what you have done from this free one. From what you have done from this free one, make sure you go practice. And those of you asking how to get customers, you are not ready. You are not, personally, if you start before you start something, you have not learned something, you want to start, what will you show the people? Isn't that something you will show them? You have to show them that, you are a preferred person. What you should start from is learning the skill. During learning the skill, we will teach you how you can market. But it is, like I said, it is not a course I will force anybody to take. The decision is yours. Okay? So to everyone who has made payment, I congratulate you. You are starting a journey that you will never forget in your life. And on that note, that is the end of our webinar. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Go and tell the world that you are now a blinger. Go and tell the world that you are now a blinger, that you can blink to wealth. Go and tell the world that you are ready. Okay? I'm super excited. I'm super pumped. And I cannot wait to have you in class. Please remember, if you are not a serious person, don't pay for my class. It is not by force. I don't want to hold the hand of somebody who is not willing to do the work. I'm begging in the name of God. I have trained too many students for me to beg for students. I know the value you will get in the class. So if you are not ready, if you have doubts, if you have fear, if you are not willing to go extra mile for yourself, do not join my class. Okay? Do not join my class. All right? But if you know you are ready to change your story, to change the story of your family, to change your account balance, to change the money that comes into it, then welcome on board. But my class is not for babies. Thank you, Ilori. My class is not for babies who want them to feed them, but they are not willing to do the part. If you are not willing to do the work, I don't want you in my class. But if you know you are ready, you will do the work, you will show up. I tell you, do this, you do it. I can assure you that you will make your money. If you do, see, this is a money back guarantee course. If you do everything I ask you to do, and you don't make your money, I will refund you. It is a money back guarantee. That is how sure of myself I am. To God's glory, this class, this mission, it is God that gave it to me. So the people that will patronize you are already waiting for you. It is the decision you make now that will define where you will be in the next 3 months. Okay? All right, that's it for today. Take care of yourself. Stay safe, stay blessed, and I love you. Bye.